Well, I arrived in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Here's my Airbnb. You can see there's a bed and a couch and an AC unit. Wanted a place to sit not on the bed. Here it's looking back into the kitchen area. So it ends up being $13 a night, which is a great deal, I think. And that's the view from the balcony. Sawadee ka! It's Becky, late bloomer abroad, coming to you from beautiful Chiang Mai, Thailand. I have to keep looking down because the sidewalks have a lot of divots in them. And I don't want to trip and break my foot like I did last time I was here. It's 7 in the morning, so it still feels wonderful out here. That won't last long. I'm walking to the airport, back to the airport, which will take me about an hour and 15 minutes if I walk fast, which I don't do, so probably an hour and a half. But one of my goals for this trip is to get in shape, and I love to walk. And so here I go, and I lost my, big dip. I lost my phone yesterday when I flew into Chiang Mai from Phuket. No, there's no one around me. I'm gonna take that off. Whew. Yeah, leave it to me. I lost my phone, and I thought, what are the chances anyone is going to return it? And honestly, I just had no concept. Did I leave it on the... I remember having it in my hand before I got off the airplane, but where did it go? I just didn't know. All I knew was as soon as I got in the taxi and we drove away, I knew I didn't have it with me. So I waited a couple hours and I didn't get any notifications anyone had it, so I just can't do without a phone, especially on this trip. Everything is relying on me having a phone. So in my usual impetuous way, I got another iPhone. So I'm now on an iPhone 11, which is way newer than the one I had before, and it takes really beautiful photographs. And then, as is Becky's luck, I'm happy about it. But anyway, about 5 o'clock last night, I got an email from Thai Airways at the airport here saying, indeed, someone had turned in my phone. So I can't return this phone. So I now have 2 iPhones. This one is a much better phone. I just have to learn how to use it. It takes better photos, so I'm gonna keep this one. I'll probably ship the other one home. Anyway, so I'm walking down to the airport to pick it up. That's a very, very long explanation why I'm walking an hour and a half. I'm so happy to be here. Here's the southwest corner of Old Town. Hey, it's March 2nd, and I'm leaving the big old condo building where I'm staying. Anyway, I'm gonna take off. I've been trying to walk 2 hours a day. I made it to my first landmark. This is the Three Kings Monument, and my daughter Monica and I saw this last time. I like it because they look like Yul Brynner in The King and I, one of my favorite movies from growing up. I went to Wararut Market in Chinatown, and it's absolutely huge. It's so big, I couldn't even never did find the really big open building, but I found plenty. Fruits, vegetables, clothes, I mean just pretty much everything you could want. So I got everything, well, that I'm going to get this trip. I got strawberries and apricots and some morning glory. I mean, it's a flower, but I've heard it's supposed to be really good here. So this is Top Pai Gate. This is the section of town where Monica and I stayed in 2018. This is the western entrance to the ancient city. Eastern entrance. I stopped at a place called Gravity Cafe and Bistro. It's recommended by one of my favorite YouTubers in Thailand, retired, working for you, Chris Parker. Anyway, I just was walking and the place I wanted to go, Cat's Kitchen, wasn't open. So just kept walking and here I am. I need something. I'm going a lot slower today. I've been walking at least 6 miles a day and I'm pretty sure by the time I get back, it'll be that, at least that today. Okay, if you ever see me walking in Chiang Mai, or for that matter in Bakersfield, California, where I live, or in Palm Springs, where I'll be moving before the end of the year, this is how I'm going to look when I'm walking outside in the heat. It's about 95 outside, and I haven't looked to see how many miles, but I walked all the way to Warat Market and back, and I kind of took the long way back. So if you saw me, you'll think I'm having a heart attack. And while I don't feel great, I mean, I feel very hot and I'm tired, my heart is fine. But boy, it was a good walk, but that last mile was tough. I'm gonna get some cold water, take a shower.